Okay, so I'm here today to talk about my experience with COVID-19. Um, I was diagnosed, well, I was tested positive I went to go get tested on June 16th, the day after my birthday. And I got tested the day after my birthday. Let me go start from the beginning of the story. So I had went out of town on June the 12th to Dallas, Texas, to go visit one of my best friends. And while I was in Dallas, I was exposed with COVID-19. Um, I want to say June 14th was the first day I started feeling the symptoms. I um, I felt not myself, and I was trying to tell myself that I was not sick, but I knew I wasn't normal. So I I tried to make it seem like I wasn't sick or whatever, try to play it out. So the next day came, June 15th, my birthday, and that day had came and I was out and I was like, you sick, you sick. But I was trying to psych myself out, but like, it's your birthday, so act like you're not sick. Try to force yourself not to be sick. Try to force yourself not to be sick. So that was that Sunday, June 16th, that Monday, I was on my way back home from Dallas, Texas. And I was telling my friends in the car, I was like, y'all, I got COVID. I think I got COVID, like for real, because I feel like abnormal. Like I done had the flu before. I done had I've been sick before, and I done had the flu before. And when I tell you it was totally different, having COVID is a totally different feeling. Like it's definitely different. And so I had got tested when I got back home, and when I got tested, 2 days later they had called me and told me I was positive. But the day I had got tested, I was feeling bad. Like my eyeballs was hurting, like my head was hurting, like my chest was hurting. Like I felt all like some of the symptoms. Like it was kind of bad the first day. And I told the doctor, I said, I believe I have COVID. And so I got tested, and then days later I found that I was positive. Um, with COVID, it's very different. It's very different. Like if you have had the flu before or any other sickness, is different. Like you feel your body goes through a different change. Like your body is totally different from the flu and stuff. And it was so different to the point that my body felt like it was off balance. I felt off balance. Like I could be walking and I can't, it's hard to explain, but it's very different. And it took me, I've been like the days went on, I had certain symptoms. I would have like fever, like my fever was bad. Like the first few days I would have like sweats, like bad sweats in my dream. Like I would be sweating really bad in my dream. I say my dream, in my sleep. I would be sweating really bad in my sleep. One night it was to the point that I had like wet up my whole bed from sweating so much. Like the fever's bad. Um, thank God I didn't have the coughing. I didn't have the cough symptoms. Um, I did have the nasal symptoms and stuff like that. But like my chest, it was off and on with my chest. Sometimes my chest would hurt, sometimes it wouldn't hurt, and so it was like I would like take constantly taking medicine. I was taking Tylenol, I was taking Dayquil, I was taking Nyquil, I was taking Sudafed, I was taking Zyrtec. Um, I was constantly had um, I constantly had throat lozenges and nasal spray. I tried to use vapor rub like to help my chest open up and stuff, but when I had used the vapor rub, it was like too much. Like I couldn't. It was like it was messing with the pressure of my chest or something. I don't know. I couldn't use the vapor rub, and so I was just constantly taking medicine, and by I want to say about day 10 or 11, I was feeling better. I started the symptoms started to fade away and stuff like that. And then after the symptoms started to fade away, I I'm still I started to feel normal. So I went and got tested again, and after I got tested again, few days later came back still positive. And it's this virus is very tricky, y'all. It's very tricky. The doctors, they really don't know too much about it. I went to my doctor. I constantly went to the doctor and stuff, and I had told her, I was like, I feel normal, but my chest, like with my breathing, it feels like a little light sometimes. And she was like, that's one. A couple of patients have had the same symptoms, and she was like, we learning new stuff about it every day, and she said it's just kind of continue to monitor. If it gets bad, like to the point that you can't breathe at all, then call go to the emergency room or something like that. But as far as like if your breathing's just light, sometimes I was like, if I inhale and exhale, when I exhale, I feel like it's like it's hard to breathe sometimes, like it's like pulsy. I can't. Sorry, y'all. Somebody had called me, but yeah, it was like it goes in and out, but it's very different. And the reason why I wanted to get on the line today is to tell everybody. I know it's 4th of July weekend and everything. I want everybody to know, please, 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 do what is needed. Do what is needed. Wear your mask out. It is very important to wear your mask because it's real. Before I had caught COVID, I was taking all the proper precautions and stuff because I work in news. I work at the news station, so I was like wearing my mask, hand sanitizer, all that stuff. But I went out of town thinking that, hey, I'll be okay. Went out to visit my friend and caught COVID. People, it's real, and a lot of people don't think it's real until they know somebody that's close to them, and when they know somebody that's close to them that have it, then they take it serious and be like, okay, it is real. Like, so what I'm informing everybody today, please take all the proper precautions and stuff. Wear your mask. Have hand sanitizer when you go to the store. Have your hand sanitizer and stuff, like, because the rates are going to constantly go up. It's just the beginning. It is just the beginning, and the people wasn't expected to be this bad during the summertime. They thought it was going to decrease because of it's being hot. It's hot outside, but it's the opposite, and it's the rates are really increasing in the people that's my age from 20 to 30, 35. I want to say the people from in my age range. They not taking it as serious. My age range, they want to go out to the clubs, they want to have fun and enjoy themselves. I wanted to do the same thing, but people, stay at home. If you do not have to go, like if it's not a necessity or something, please stay at home because it's not worth it. It is not worth it because the symptoms vary from different people. Thank God I'm a healthy person, so I didn't have as many major symptoms as other people. But stay at home and do what you need to do because it is real, and it affect people differently. It definitely affect people differently, and so I just want everybody to know that just do what's needed, and like I didn't tell anybody because I just felt like I just wanted to keep it to myself until I got better with it and stuff like that. I wanted to keep it to myself, and I really ain't even tell a lot of my family members. I just told my immediate family members because you just don't know how it's gonna affect your body, and so now that I'm better, I wanted to inform a lot of people about it, and I just want everybody to really take care of yourself, do what's needed, wear your mask, have hand sanitizer, 6 feet, do all of that. All of that is very, very, very important. And like I said, if you don't have to go out, do not go out. I know it's the 4th of July. I know it's the 4th of July. 6 feet. Y'all gonna have these cookouts. 6 feet. Wear your mask. Take your mask off if you want to do a little drink, all that stuff. But once you get finished drinking your drink, put your mask back on because I'm telling you, it's so many people out here that's asymptomatic. Asymptomatic, don't have any symptoms. They don't even be knowing that they have COVID. They don't know they have COVID. But once they do, I mean, they don't even know they have COVID. So they can pass it on to somebody and they don't even know it. So it's very important that you wear your mask because you could be hanging out with your best friend, Boo Boo the Fool, and Boo Boo the Fool the whole time could be carrying around COVID and don't even know it. Because I know somebody who didn't have any symptoms, but the whole time when it got tested, had COVID. So it's just very important that you do us needed, like for real, y'all, for real. And this you know it's got to be real because I don't do stuff like this. I don't get on live and stuff like this. That's just something that I don't do. I'm a very private person, but everybody just do what you need to do. And if you have any questions about COVID, if you know somebody that caught COVID and have any questions, you can Facebook message me or whatever, and I tell you what I know, what I went through. But like it's different from everybody. Like it's just you just gotta do what's needed. But that's all I wanted to say, y'all. Thank you for joining my live. I know I see a lot of people that I ain't talked to in a long time on here. A lot of people. But that's good. So y'all can be informed about COVID. But thank you for joining my live, and I'm out.